would be gigantic.
I'm trying to make all-time history.
Right. That's the one that gets you going. I can see it in your eyes.
Yeah. I hear him now. You're too little. Canelo gonna break you.
Yeah.
I love the challenge. Let me prove him wrong once again.
I think I was there.
You might have been there.
Yeah, man. We had some good ass fights. And now, now Crawford's about to fight.
Yes, he's gonna fight Canelo.
Oh man.
I just hope he's big enough. I hope he's big enough to keep that dude off him, because Canelo hits so hard, man.
That's one.
Terence Crawford's physical transformation has caught the attention of many, including Joe Rogan, who praised the fighter's impressive progress. Rogan noted that Crawford is gaining weight in a smart, controlled way as he moves up to the 168-pound super middleweight division from welterweight. Still, Rogan pointed out a major concern: looking good in training is one thing, but performing in the ring is another. He reminded fans that real fights are a different kind of test, as seen in past exhibition bouts. As Crawford prepares for the biggest fight of his career, all eyes are on how he handles the jump in size and competition.
Crazy stuff about me going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that, Canelo.
Show Canelo Alvarez body shots. Like, maybe there's a video we could look. He's got a beautiful one where he steps in and just rips that left hook to the liver, and your body just goes deep. It just shuts down. It's the weirdest feeling, man. It's like your legs stop working, everything stops working. Your whole body just seizes up.
A respected boxing legend, known for winning titles across multiple weight classes, recently gave Terence Crawford a clear piece of advice: bulk up as much as possible for fight night. Crawford took that to heart. In a recent social media post, he revealed that he now weighs 186 pounds, an impressive jump that caught even Joe Rogan's attention. For many, this shows just how serious Crawford is about competing at super middleweight and meeting Canelo Alvarez on equal physical terms.
Before, this is the biggest fight in boxing. You know, Terence Crawford versus Canelo, Canelo versus Crawford. It's the biggest fight to be made in boxing, and it's made, and we're gonna make history.
We saw you at 180. Are you comfortable at that weight? Are you walking around that big? Are you comfortable at that?
No, man, I'm 200 pounds, man. What y'all talking about?
Yeah. And he's like, this is not for speed. This is just power. Just power. He's like, don't try to be fast with this, just power. And you see him just, hey, boom. Bro, he hits so hard.
Terence Crawford has packed on serious size. He's now walking around close to 190 pounds. That's a major jump for someone who fought at 147 just last year. At recent press conferences, it's been obvious that the weight difference between him and Canelo Alvarez isn't as big as people expected. Crawford is full of confidence, and Joe Rogan admires that. But as Rogan pointed out, belief alone won't win the fight. Both Crawford and Canelo have had incredible careers, winning titles in 4 weight classes each. Crawford enters the ring with an unbeaten 41-0 record, having dominated every challenge so far. Meanwhile, Canelo, despite some criticism, remains one of boxing's elite and the sport's biggest draw.
I'm feeling great. I've been working out. You know, actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th. For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your mom.
I'm taking them, and ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it. Come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
When 2 top-tier champions from different weight classes meet in the ring, one of them usually faces a size disadvantage, and that can make all the difference. That's exactly the case with this upcoming super fight. From the moment it was announced, Joe Rogan voiced some concern about Terence Crawford having to jump up 2 full weight classes to face Canelo Alvarez. While Crawford's skills are undeniable, the question remains, can he carry that extra weight and still perform at his best against a naturally bigger and stronger opponent?
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
I see you. No, you don't know different. You nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Son.
Terence "Bud" Crawford, who first rose to fame in the lightweight division, is now preparing to jump from junior middleweight, 154 pounds, to the super middleweight limit of 168 pounds for what could be the most important fight of his career. This massive step up in weight is one of the biggest talking points leading up to the bout, especially given Crawford's technical style. His opponent, Canelo Alvarez, is not only a world-class boxer but someone who has previously fought at light heavyweight. During a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, UFC commentator Joe Rogan shared his concerns about the size gap while discussing the fight with comedian Brian Simpson. Having spoken with Crawford in past episodes, Rogan knows his skill well, but he didn't hide his worry. "I just hope he's big enough," Rogan said. "I hope he's big enough to keep that dude off him, because Canelo hits so hard, man."
Look at the elite of the elite boxers. To a man, to every one of them, they're disciplined. And they stay focused. I'm so excited to see this fight with Canelo Alvarez because I think the Saudi Arabians have so much money. They're throwing so much money at boxing. And the guy who's the head of boxing over there wants to make that fight happen. I think Terence Crawford, forget about the 3 weight classes. I think he could beat Canelo.
I think he can too.
Terence Crawford doesn't seem worried about moving up 2 weight classes. He's been chasing this fight with Canelo Alvarez for a while and didn't want to take a tune-up bout. That means by the time he steps into the ring, it will have been over a year since his last fight, but it also gives him time to prepare for the size difference. While some fans of the Joe Rogan Experience were surprised to see Rogan shift his stance, after previously sounding confident in Crawford, he hasn't completely counted Bud out. Many believe Canelo's natural size at super middleweight could give him the edge, especially since Crawford spent most of his career at 147 pounds and only recently fought at 154. But Rogan pushed back on that idea, saying he doesn't think the size gap will be the deciding factor.
Like, I believe all the he be talking.
Crawford? Yeah. Oh, he's good.
He don't just be saying.
They tried to say that like Errol Spence was damaged because of what Crawford did to him because he was damaged from the car accident. I'm like, maybe. Or maybe Crawford would have done that 3 years ago. I think he's that good. He's just so skillful. He's so...
Joe Rogan recently weighed in on the upcoming Terence Crawford vs. Canelo Alvarez fight during episode number 2286 of the Joe Rogan Experience, where he was joined by Antonio Brown. Rogan dismissed the idea that Crawford is too small, saying that the 37-year-old has enough time to put on the weight he needs for the bout. He expressed genuine excitement about the matchup, saying, *, you know why I'm excited? Terence Crawford and Canelo. That's the one. *, but he also acknowledged a key concern shared by many fans, the noticeable size difference between the two fighters. Even so, Rogan seems confident that Crawford can make the necessary adjustments.
Going up and becoming undisputed against Canelo? Come on, man. I'm flying in the sunset, man. Thank you, boxing God.
That would be it?
That would be it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing get for me. I didn't accomplish everything there is to accomplish in the sport of boxing.
Joe Rogan addressed concerns about Terence Crawford being too small to face Canelo Alvarez. He revealed that Crawford recently weighed in at 185 pounds, despite previously competing at 147 pounds and most recently winning a title at 154 pounds. Rogan emphasized that Crawford has enough time to put on weight properly before the fight. Still, many fans remain skeptical. They believe that, despite Crawford's incredible skill, he might just become another name on Canelo's long list of victories, especially since there's no rehydration clause in place to limit Canelo's size advantage. That said, Crawford's resume speaks for itself. With a perfect 41-0 record and 31 knockouts, he's widely regarded as one of the most technically gifted boxers of this era. His most recent win came against Israel Madrimov by unanimous decision, further proving he's still at the top of his game.
He just knows so much about boxing, about where to be and what's coming, and
he's a strategist that's also entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's an artist.
Like, remember like a young B-Hop?
Yeah.
It was like just so sharp and made it look almost entertaining. You know what I mean?
Roy Jones in his prime. It was art. You were watching art. He's piecing up people. It was an art.
Riyadh season has officially kicked off with one of the year's most anticipated boxing events already stirring excitement. The first press conference for the Canelo Alvarez vs. Terence Crawford showdown was held at the Baker Al Shidi Theater in BLVD City, Riyadh. This blockbuster fight is set for September 13th in Las Vegas, where Canelo will defend his undisputed super middleweight title against the undefeated Crawford, who's moving up 2 weight classes for the challenge. Also up for grabs is the prestigious Ring Magazine title, which carries a record-setting value of $188,000. The bout will stream live on Netflix. Tensions between the two fighters were clear during the press conference, which was hosted in grand fashion, fitting the scale of the fight and the Saudi capital's growing reputation for staging major sporting events. Saudi sports chief Turki Al-Sheikh opened the event, praising Canelo's career. Canelo's resume is outstanding. He's fought everyone over the past 2 decades. I don't think he'll let Crawford beat him. He also predicted the match could become one of the best fights of the last 10 years. Interestingly, both fighters shared dinner the night before with the Saudi Minister of Entertainment, who played a key role in making this historic bout a reality.
Best guy in the sport at switch hitting. He'll go from southpaw to orthodox and be just as good and trip you up. Like you think he's going to start southpaw, he starts orthodox. You prepare for orthodox, he's fighting southpaw. He feels like he's got you timed better orthodox, he'll switch it up. You know,
super accurate.